Hello everyone, thanks again for tuning in to my video, to my channel. So here I have two very beautiful figures today, side by side. I'm so glad that I managed to get both of them after quite a few months of searching. The Mark 45, of course, from the Age of Ultron movie, Avengers Age of Ultron movie, and Mark 46 from the Civil War Captain America movie. Of course, both are Iron Man and Diecast. So I really wanted to do this comparison video finally. As I mentioned, these are the two most beautiful marks, I think, or two of the most beautiful marks as of now, as of date. So if you ask me, right, of course there are still beautiful marks like probably the Mark 42, the Mark 43, or even the Mark 50. Of course the Mark 50 is not yet released. Now as I was just looking at these two Iron Man before I started to film, I was thinking they look really similar in terms of their design, their paint job, their structure, and yet there are also quite a few differences. I would say small yet significant differences. So I think this is the closest I can bring them together because of their diorama stand. So maybe I talk about their stand first. Dioramas are quite nice, definitely beautiful, suited to the theme or what has happened in the respective movies. So over here, now I remember it's called the Iron Legion, but I think the Iron Legion changed to Ultron Mark 1, or they became basically Ultron's soldiers or minions here. So this is quite a nice diorama, definitely. Of course, over here we have the Civil War version one, which is more of just broken parts of the road, or even I think it should be the airport, maybe, or maybe it's from the scene where they were fighting. At this snowing place. Come to think of it, I'm not quite sure what this diorama is about, but anyway, it still looks nice. So I think Hot Toys did make an effort to create beautiful diorama stands for these two figures. Right, definitely unique and not your typical diorama stands. Now more to the figure now. So if you look carefully, right, actually the helmets are slightly different in the design, but of course beautiful in their own ways. So I just realized you can see this forearm part here. I think this is quite beautiful on the Mark 45. So somewhat similar yet different at the Mark 46. Forearm, of course, I was talking about the forearm. Then over here you can see, I think at the below the chest area, or I think this is called abdomen. Sorry, not abdomen. Abdomen is here. I think the so-called the lungs area. I think this really makes a difference as to how the figure looks. Over here, this is the Mark 46 one. Yeah, I think it really makes a significant difference to the overall appearance of the figure. So over here, the abdomen or the stomach area, you can see is there's quite a bit of gold here. Of course, with the red in the center, of course. This is silvery, a bit silvery, and a gold at the bottom. So actually comparing these two closely, I still feel that definitely the Mark 46 is more beautiful. If you ask me frankly, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I think many of you will still be wondering as well. I don't know why. think there are specific parts of the figure that contribute or affect the overall look of it. So I think we tend to grow towards the Mark 46 actually. So I think designers or concept artists really need to, I don't know, rack their brains, you know, pull their brains out to really think of how to really add to the color tone, the combination of the colors to contribute to the overall beauty of the figure. So looking at the legs, you can see the Mark 46 is really quite sleek. I really feel that the legs of the Mark 46 is much more beautiful as compared to the Mark 45. But of course the Mark 45 has this nice gold silvery touch to it as well. You can see at the sides. Yeah, definitely nice. Okay, but if you ask me, of course, I think the Mark 46 is nicer with its own touch of silver and gold as well. So I guess, how should I say, the chest plates, the arms, the abs area, the legs really make a difference to the figure. Really makes it different or unique. So I think it's really a make or break with regards to these parts that contribute to the overall figure. So I repeat, I think the forearms or the arms, the chest area, the abdomen area, and the legs contribute to the overall beauty of the figure. And of course, not forgetting the helmet here. So you can see here also the eyes are slightly bigger, slightly smaller. So maybe let me turn these figures around so you can compare the back view. Now actually I had a quick look before I started filming off camera. Take a look at the back view of the figures. Now I think you can definitely agree with me that the back view is definitely beautiful from both Iron Man, Mark 45 and 46. Of course, I mean, everyone has their own opinion, definitely. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion. But I feel that Hot Toys has really done a great job in the detail, as I mentioned before many times, of the figure. And it really shows great, how do I put it, craftsmanship on the Hot Toys sculptors or painters, or even support staff and all. I think there's really a great team behind every single figure that Hot Toys makes, which makes it such a wonderful company. I think it's definitely doing well, and it produces definitely cutting edge, quality, beautiful, artistic, elaborate, must-buy products or figures. So maybe a bit of the side view here. Mark 45 and Mark 46. Oh my gosh, they really look great. It's like you know, the Iron Man figures are really cool in their own right. Definitely great armor. So I think the creators of Iron Man have really done a great job. I mean, right, it should be the creators of the character, that the movie makers, the storytellers, the comic writers, or even the toy makers are able to create such beautiful stories, beautiful character, because of the character creators and makers. So kudos to this character inventors or creators, I would call it. Of course, definitely It's always a great team effort behind, a combination of everyone's effort and contribution to making any successful figure, story, movie, or comics for that matter. So I'll just leave the figure here for everyone before I sign off to admire and look at the figures. So I think that's all from me for now. Hope you enjoyed the Mark 45 and Mark 46 comparison video, and admiration video of course. Thank you all for watching and don't stop collecting. Goodbye, take care.